Hi, I'm Brian Millar.
And I'm Grayce Brunner, and we're the Sanborn High School Cedar Post advertising team.
Today we're going to show you one way to efficiently wrap a present.
As so. So what you're going to need are a few basic products like
Ribbon.
Christmas ribbon.
Wrapping paper.
And
there are many kinds of assortments that you can find in the stores.
Snowmen are really good.
Snowmen, penguins, you name it.
Almost most importantly, the Christmas present.
And a box maybe to wrap it in.
Yeah, that'd help. Along with tape and scissors.
First, you'll need to clear a space to wrap your present.
As so.
Sometimes on the floor works too, you know, just...
As long as you don't have shaggy carpet.
A shaggy carpet, it doesn't work as well.
So what you're going to do is unroll your Christmas paper.
Usually you unroll it to the adequate size you'll need to wrap your present. It just kind of helps.
If you go a little bigger though, then you have more to work with and it's easier that I've found. And that's Brian does it differently.
That's true.
So you're going to take your present, and if it's not breakable, then shake it around a little bit. Place it in the center of your paper, or if it's not a giant box, like this one, then you're going to want to move it to on the paper where...
Closer to the edge a little bit.
Where it'll meet halfway on the box. So, or maybe level. So right here is probably a good spot for it because it meets halfway. And then same with this. Only one with this one, you want to go all the way up and over the box, so you can see
how much room you have to work with.
Yeah, so you know it'll cover the right amount of box. And you're gonna want to go a little extra on that because in a later learning trick, you'll learn that you'll need a little more. So right here is about good. And then Brian, will you grab a pencil, please?
And then you might want to, just in case this is your first time wrapping a present, because you don't want to mess up on your first time, so.
You don't want to lose too much paper, just go ahead and draw a line all the way down the paper.
We'll just be safe on this one. Practice safe wrapping, kids.
Now I want you to go all the way down.
All the way down?
All the way down.
So you go all the way down, just to make sure.
So you know where to cut your line. Straight line.
Straight line helps a lot. But sometimes maybe a ruler, a T-square, if you're really wanting to get into it.
Really gotta get it right. Do you want to do the honors of cutting this nice
line? And then we'll cut it. And sometimes with wrapping paper, if you pull it tight on the other end, like so, then it'll slide. But if your scissors aren't as sharp, then it's not gonna do it. So it's just gonna rip it. So we're just gonna cut it like this.
So now that you have cut your paper, you can now start taping it. So what you're gonna want to do is take, since this side it's the beginning of a new roll, you have this ugly print, so you're going to tape that on the bottom.
So no one can see it.
So no one can see it on the outside of your present. We have these nice handy dandy little tape dispensers, which sticks to the table, and already pre-sliced wrapping tape. So now that you have smoothed out the paper and made a nice crease and got rid of that less than flattering print, you can bring it up here and make sure it's tight on all sides of the box. Get a new piece of tape and tape it right in the middle. Now you are 1/3 of the way done taping. Next, what you're going to do is take the side and fold it down on the bottom piece so that it makes a nice 90-degree angle with the box and itself. I'm going to make another crease all the way down. Then you're going to do it to the other side. And I like to put another piece right there just to make sure it stays and it doesn't look sloppy. But it is an unnecessary step by some people's standards. Next, with your 90-degree angles, you are going to fold them over to make a new 90-degree angle with the box in itself, and then do that with the exact same side, or the other side. And don't fret if the piece of paper folds down, because it makes a nice flush triangle. Once again, you're going to get a new piece of tape and place it right in the center of that newly formed X. And then you're going to get another piece of tape and bring up the bottom triangle and tape it right over, tape it right over that triangle. And then it looks kind of like this envelope type up here appearance.
And once you finish taping the other side of the present like so, so it's the same as the other, you can proceed to put ribbon or outside adornments on your paper.
So what you're going to do is take your ribbon and meet it in the middle, roughly, so that it sits nicely on the box. So you're going to set it in the middle and then turn your box over so it can cross on the bottom.
And then you flip over the box.
It helps if you have someone's finger on the first red. Brian, will you assist me on this?
So some people, they lick their finger, just, I don't know why, I've seen it in all the movies, just bear with me. And then you just tie it, and it makes it a little bit easier because it keeps the space open so that you can easily slide the ribbon through.
And it holds it in one place, so then it's not a loosely fitted
like
ribbon.
So.
And there we go. Now you have the majority of your ribbon done.
You can also, what we tend to do is we get tons of other little ribbons.
But before we get there,
we
have, since we used recycled ribbon, it's already curled, so we don't have to. But I'm going to show you how to curl a ribbon just for future reference.
Just cut off some extra there.
So, play with this, please.
Of course.
Thank you. So now you have your ribbon. It's already kind of curly from the roll, but you're going to take your scissors. Be careful now. Don't hurt yourself. So what you're going to do is you're going to place your open scissors and set your ribbon right on the edge. But you're going to hold on to this nice little tag right here, and then place your thumb over the ribbon, but not on the actual scissor part.
Just to hold it in place.
Just to hold it so that it applies enough pressure to the ribbon, to the scissors, so that it curls. So you're going to lightly put your thumb here and pull the tag so that it goes across the ribbon. And just like that, you have a nice curled ribbon. Then you close your scissors and don't put them on the floor.
Presto. With our tied ribbon, you can usually, like from our ribbon from previous years, of course, because we like to recycle, we have here our bow, and we just simply tie it in knots enough to make it look as if it's bow. And then you put a little bit of adhesive, or sticky tape, or double-sided tape, whichever you prefer. There's many different options out there, glue,
But since it's recycled, we're going to want to create a nice little base for this bow and set it right on top
of the knot there.
Of the knot. Some stubborn tape. Followed by that, Brian is going to set our bow.
Right on top.
Take a marker.
And you can either write the marker on the box, or
you can create or if you want to go really the extra mile and write the name on a piece of tape and just set it right on the box, right who the present is for. So once you finish wrapping and decorating your present, it is time to deliver it to that special someone. Merry Christmas, friend!
Oh wow, thank you!
Is it fragile? You know. So, when you have that duct tape, set it right on this box, or you can get stickers that work just as well, and write the choir of your box. Their name right on it, and then, once you have... I didn't even notice!
No, when you went like this, the ribbon went and fell on the ground. Oh my gosh.
And then turn to your right or your left, whichever way you swing in preferences.
Oh my god.
So once you have finished wrapping your present and putting tape on all the edges, I'll take you to your family now. Okay, it's ready. Take your ribbon and cut it out of the roll, which wrapping and decorating your Cedar High School
Advertising team.
No, I didn't say Cedar Post!
Oh, sorry.